Introduction. What is hydrogen fuel cell vehicles? Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles (HFCVs) are a type of zero-emission vehicle that uses hydrogen as its primary fuel source. These vehicles use an electrochemical process to convert hydrogen gas into electricity, which is then used to power an electric motor. HFCVs have gained attention as a potential solution to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on fossil fuels in the transportation sector. The basic principle behind HFCVs is the chemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, which produces water and electricity. The hydrogen is stored in a high-pressure tank and then fed into a fuel cell stack, where it reacts with oxygen from the air. This process produces electricity, which is used to power the vehicle's motor and propel it forward. The only byproduct of this reaction is water vapor, making HFCVs emission-free. One of the main advantages of HFCVs is their range. Unlike battery electric vehicles (BEVs), which need to be recharged every few hundred miles, HFCVs can travel up to 300 to 400 miles on a single tank of hydrogen. This is because hydrogen has a higher energy density compared to batteries, allowing for longer driving distances without the need for frequent refueling. Another advantage of HFCVs is their fast refueling time. It takes only a few minutes to fill up a hydrogen tank, similar to the time it takes to fill up a traditional gasoline or diesel vehicle. This makes HFCVs a more practical option for long-distance travel, as drivers do not have to wait for hours for their vehicles to charge. In addition, hydrogen can be produced from a variety of sources, including renewable energy sources such as wind and solar. This makes HFCVs a more sustainable and environmentally friendly option compared to vehicles powered by fossil fuels. However, the production of hydrogen still relies heavily on fossil fuels, such as natural gas, which is currently the primary source of hydrogen production. One of the main challenges facing HFCVs is the infrastructure required for their widespread adoption. Currently, there are a limited number of hydrogen fueling stations around the world, making it difficult for consumers to purchase and refuel HFCVs. In the United States, there are only around 80 public hydrogen fueling stations, compared to over 25,000 public electric vehicle charging stations. This lack of infrastructure is a significant barrier to the widespread use of HFCVs. Another challenge is the cost of HFCVs. The technology is still relatively new and expensive, making HFCVs more expensive than traditional gasoline vehicles. The high cost of fuel cell stacks, hydrogen storage tanks, and other components contribute to the high price of HFCVs. However, as technology improves and production scales up, the cost of HFCVs is expected to decrease. Despite these challenges, HFCVs have the potential to play a significant role in reducing greenhouse gas emissions and achieving sustainable transportation. The transportation sector is one of the largest contributors to global carbon emissions, and the adoption of HFCVs can help reduce these emissions significantly. Moreover, with advancements in technology and infrastructure, HFCVs could become a more practical and cost-effective option in the future. The automotive industry is constantly evolving, with new technologies emerging to improve the performance and efficiency of vehicles. One of the most promising technologies is hydrogen fuel cell vehicles (HFCVs), which use hydrogen gas to power an electric motor. While traditional gasoline and diesel vehicles emit harmful pollutants and contribute to climate change, HFCVs produce only water vapor and heat as byproducts. This makes them a potential game-changer in the automotive industry. In this paper, we will explore the potential of hydrogen HFCVs and their impact on the automotive industry. How do HFCVs work? Hydrogen HFCVs use a chemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen to generate electricity, which is then used to power the vehicle's electric motor. The fuel cell stack, which is the heart of the HFCV, contains an anode, cathode, and electrolyte membrane. Hydrogen gas enters the anode and is split into protons and electrons. The protons pass through the electrolyte membrane to the cathode, while the electrons are forced to flow through an external circuit, generating electricity. At the cathode, the protons, electrons, and oxygen from the air combine to form water vapor, which is the only byproduct of this reaction. Benefits of HFCVs. 1. Zero emissions, as mentioned earlier, FCVs emit only water vapor and heat as byproducts, making them a clean and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional gasoline and diesel vehicles. This is a significant advantage, considering the increasing concerns over air pollution and climate change. 2. Higher efficiency FCVs are more efficient than traditional vehicles because they convert chemical energy directly into electricity, rather than burning fuel to create mechanical energy. This results in a higher energy conversion efficiency, making FCVs more energy efficient and cost-effective in the long run. 3. Faster refueling FCVs can be refueled in a matter of minutes, similar to traditional vehicles, unlike battery electric vehicles BEVs that can take several hours to recharge. This makes FCVs a more practical option for long-distance travel and reduces range anxiety for consumers. 4. Versatility hydrogen can be produced from a variety of sources, including renewable energy sources such as wind and solar power, making it a versatile and sustainable fuel source. This reduces our dependence on fossil fuels and provides a more sustainable solution for the transportation sector. The world is slowly shifting towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly future, with the need for clean and renewable energy sources becoming increasingly urgent. One of the major contributors to air pollution is the transportation sector, with vehicles running on fossil fuels being a major source of greenhouse gases emissions. In response to this, many companies have started investing in the production of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles as an alternative to traditional gasoline and diesel vehicles. In this paper, we will explore the companies that are leading the charge in producing hydrogen fuel cell vehicles and their efforts towards a more sustainable future. Companies producing hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. 1. Toyota. Toyota, a Japanese multinational automotive manufacturer, is one of the leading companies in producing hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. In 2014, they launched the Toyota Mirai, a hydrogen fuel cell sedan, which is currently the only fuel cell vehicle available for commercial purchase. Toyota aims to produce 30,000 Mirai vehicles by the end of 2020. They have also partnered with other companies to build a network of hydrogen refueling stations in areas where the Mirai is available. 2. Hyundai. Hyundai, a South Korean multinational automotive manufacturer, has been investing heavily in hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. In 2013, they launched the Hyundai X35 fuel cell, which was the world's first mass-produced fuel cell vehicle. In 2018, they introduced the Nexo, a hydrogen fuel cell SUV with a range of 380 miles. Hyundai has also invested in building a hydrogen refueling infrastructure in Europe and plans to expand it globally. 3. Honda. Honda, a Japanese multinational conglomerate corporation, has been developing fuel cell technology for over 30 years. In 2008, they launched the Honda FCX Clarity, the first fuel cell vehicle to be leased to retail customers. In 2016, they introduced the Honda Clarity fuel cell, a 5-seater sedan with a range of 366 miles. Honda has also partnered with other companies to develop a network of hydrogen refueling stations in the United States. 4. Daimler AG. Daimler AG, a German multinational automotive corporation, has been investing in fuel cell technology for over 30 years. In 2014, they launched the Mercedes-Benz B-Class F-Cell, a hydrogen fuel cell vehicle with a range of 250 miles. In 2019, they introduced the Mercedes-Benz GLC F-Cell, a hybrid vehicle that can run on both hydrogen and electricity. Daimler AG has also been involved in building a network of hydrogen refueling stations in Germany. 5. General Motors. General Motors, an American multinational corporation, has also been investing in hydrogen fuel cell technology. In 2007, they introduced the Chevrolet Equinox fuel cell, a hydrogen-powered SUV. In 2017, they announced a partnership with Honda to co-develop a next-generation fuel cell system and to build a network of hydrogen refueling stations in the United States. However, despite the potential benefits of HFCVs, many companies have chosen to ignore this technology and stick to traditional fossil fuel-powered vehicles. This paper will discuss the reasons why some companies have ignored producing HFCVs and the potential impact of this decision on the future of the automotive industry. Reasons for ignoring HFCVs. 1. High production costs. One of the main reasons why companies have ignored producing HFCVs is the high production costs involved. The technology behind HFCVs is still relatively new, making it expensive to acquire and implement. The cost of producing a hydrogen fuel cell is significantly higher than that of a traditional internal combustion engine, and this has made it difficult for companies to justify the investment. Additionally, the production of hydrogen fuel itself is costly, and establishing the necessary infrastructure for its distribution adds to the overall cost burden. 2. Lack of infrastructure. Another major obstacle for companies looking to produce HFCVs is the lack of infrastructure to support them. Unlike traditional gasoline or diesel vehicles, which can be refueled at gas stations, HFCVs require specialized hydrogen fueling stations. These stations are not readily available, making it difficult for HFCV owners to find a place to refuel their vehicles. This lack of infrastructure also makes it challenging for companies to market and sell these vehicles, as consumers may be hesitant to purchase a vehicle that they cannot easily refuel. 3. Limited range and performance. HFCVs also have limited range and performance compared to traditional vehicles. Hydrogen fuel cells are less efficient than internal combustion engines, which means HFCVs can travel shorter distances on a full tank of fuel. This limitation makes HFCVs less practical for long-distance travel, making them more suitable for city driving. Additionally, HFCVs are heavier than traditional vehicles, which can affect their performance, especially in terms of acceleration and speed. These factors can make HFCVs less appealing to consumers, further reducing the demand for these vehicles. Impact of ignoring HFCVs. The decision by companies to ignore producing HFCVs has several potential impacts on the future of the automotive industry. 1. Missed opportunity for sustainability. HFCVs have the potential to significantly reduce the carbon footprint of the automotive industry. By ignoring this technology, companies are missing out on an opportunity to contribute to a more sustainable future. With the increasing concern for climate change and the push for cleaner energy sources, companies that ignore HFCVs may be left behind in the race towards sustainability. 2. Dependence on fossil fuels. The continued production of gasoline and diesel vehicles by companies will contribute to the dependence on fossil fuels, which are finite resources. As these resources become scarcer, the cost of producing traditional vehicles is likely to increase, making them less affordable for consumers. This could create a shift in the market towards more sustainable options, such as HFCVs, leaving companies that ignored this technology at a disadvantage. 3. Missed potential for innovation. The production of HFCVs requires advanced technology and innovation, which could lead to further advancements in the automotive industry. By ignoring this technology, companies may miss out on the opportunity to develop and improve their own technology, potentially falling behind their competitors. Challenges and future outlook. Despite the efforts of these companies, there are still challenges that need to be addressed for hydrogen fuel cell vehicles to become a mainstream mode of transportation. The high cost of production, lack of infrastructure, and limited availability of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are some of the major barriers. However, with the increasing demand for clean energy and advancements in technology, the future looks promising for hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. One of the major advantages of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles is that they emit only water vapor and produce no harmful emissions. They also have a longer range compared to battery electric vehicles, making them a more practical option for long-distance travel. Moreover, hydrogen can be produced from renewable sources, making it a truly sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Challenges and solutions. Despite the numerous benefits, there are also some challenges that need to be addressed for FCVs to become a mainstream option in the automotive industry. 1. Cost. FCVs are currently more expensive than traditional vehicles due to the high cost of fuel cell technology and the lack of infrastructure for hydrogen refueling. However, with advancements in technology and increased production, the cost of FCVs is expected to decrease in the future. 2. Infrastructure. The lack of a widespread hydrogen refueling network is a major barrier to the adoption of FCVs. Currently, there are only a few hundred hydrogen refueling stations globally, compared to millions of gasoline stations. This limits the practicality and availability of FCVs for consumers. 3. Safety concerns. There are also safety concerns surrounding the use of hydrogen as a fuel due to its highly flammable nature. However, thorough safety protocols and regulations are in place to address these concerns and ensure the safe use of hydrogen as a fuel. To address these challenges, governments and automotive companies are investing in the development of hydrogen infrastructure and fuel cell technology. For example, the California Fuel Cell Partnership aims to have 100 hydrogen refueling stations by 2024, and companies like Toyota, Hyundai, and Honda are investing in the mass production of FCVs. Impact on the automotive industry. Hydrogen FCVs have the potential to significantly impact the automotive industry in the following ways. 1. Environmentally sustainable FCVs can reduce the carbon footprint of the transportation sector by reducing emissions and promoting the use of renewable energy sources. This aligns with the global push towards sustainability and reducing our dependence on fossil fuels. 2. Increased competition. The introduction of FCVs will increase competition in the automotive industry, with traditional car manufacturers facing competition from new players in the fuel cell technology market. This can lead to innovations and advancements in vehicle technology, benefiting consumers. 3. Job creation. The development of hydrogen infrastructure and fuel cell technology will create new job opportunities in the automotive industry. This can help boost the economy and provide employment opportunities in the clean energy sector. Conclusion. Hydrogen FCVs have the potential to be a game changer in the automotive industry. With zero emissions, higher efficiency, and versatility, they offer several benefits over traditional gasoline and diesel vehicles. While there are challenges that need to be addressed, advancements in technology and infrastructure development are paving the way for FCVs to become a mainstream option in the near future. With the global push towards sustainability and the need to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, hydrogen FCVs have the potential to revolutionize the automotive industry and contribute to a cleaner and more sustainable future.
Down the road in my hydrogen car, no worries or fears, I can go really far. No harmful emissions, just wireless waste. Driving this vehicle, I'm so safe.
Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can all succeed. No more pollution, we can breathe with ease. Driving hydrogen fuel is the way to be free. Cruising down the road in my hydrogen car. No worries or fears, I can go really far. No harmful emissions, just waterless waste. Driving this vehicle, I feel so safe. No more dependence on fossil fuels. With hydrogen, we have cleaner tools. A sustainable choice for our planet's sake. Driving hydrogen cars, there's no mistake. Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can do what I need. Some may doubt, but the facts don't lie. Hydrogen cars, they're worth a try. We can make a difference 1 mile at a time. Driving hydrogen fuel is a step in the right line. Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can do what I need. Some may doubt, but the facts don't lie. Hydrogen cars, bear with a try. We can make a difference 1 mile at a time. Driving hydrogen fuel is a step in the right line. Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can melody. Some may doubt, but the facts don't lie. Hydrogen cars, cruising down the road in my hydrogen car. No worries or fears, I can go really far. No harmful emissions, just water is waste. Driving this vehicle, I feel so safe. Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can melody. Some may doubt, but the facts don't lie. Hydrogen cars, bear with a try. We can make a difference 1 mile at a time. Driving hydrogen fuel is a step in the right line. Hydrogen fuel cars, they're the future we need. Clean and efficient, we can melody. Some may doubt, but the facts don't lie. Hydrogen cars.